Well, well, well. Here we are. I finally got around to playing Dark Souls 1. And I've gotta say, it's a wonder this game even made enough money to continue this fucking franchise. I was sat writing the script for this video and I really couldn't think of anything positive to say about the game. The first thing on my mind is the lack of fast travel. Come on, man. No matter which way I look at this, I cannot defend the baffling decision to not implement fast travel from the get-go. You unlock it roughly about halfway through the game, or if you're me, get off! Get off! Get off! Like 70% of the way through the game because I did everything out of order, it seems. On one hand, the lack of fast travel enables you to appreciate the interlinked world and its almost complete lack of loading screens, but it's soured when you've travelled all the way down to the depths of hell and you hit a door you can't get through, so now you have to spend the next 45 minutes climbing back up through fucking Blighttown. It's not cute, it's not charming, it's just fucking boring. Though, for what it's worth, the world of Dark Souls 1 is definitely one of its strengths. All areas are memorable and have distinct colour palettes and whatnot. Some areas are genuinely fun to traverse, others not so much, but I'd say overall there's more good than bad here. It's all more than manageable once you get leveled up a little bit, but sometimes I get like 7 or 8 enemies on me and I'm just thinking, is this really necessary? It's a tradition for every Souls game to make traversing the world harder than the notoriously difficult bosses. All these criticisms rolled up together makes a pretty shitty exploration experience. Lack of fast travel, an overabundance of overly enthusiastic enemies that never seem to stop chasing you makes running around a pain in the arse, and that is putting it lightly. To reiterate, there is tiny little slivers of light that slip through the cracks every now and then. The game is enjoyable when it's going well, but it had the potential to be great or even amazing, and that is what is so infuriating about this game. They took a good game and cheese grated a metric ton of shit, piss and disease on top. Frankly, I was expecting Dark Souls 3 with a little bit of jank and a few age marks, the way the fanbase talks about this game, but fucking hell, this is overrated. Even the boss fights fucking suck. Like, oh my goodness. Such interesting enemy designs and boss arenas ruined by inconsistent difficulty and runbacks that are several minutes long. Also, there are numerous gimmick bosses, Bed of Chaos being the most notoriously abhorrent. Seriously, fuck this boss. Most of these bosses are easy, like really easy. The only one I struggled with was Smough, and that's probably the best fight in the entire game. Dodging is fucking dumb too. I don't want to be overly harsh about this because it's clearly intentional, but medium rolls actually fucking suck in Dark Souls 1. They feel like they have little to no iframes, and the recovery animation of getting up from one takes just as long as the roll itself. Evidently, this is just my bias to the newer games showing, as the rolls are much more intuitive in those games, but still, whenever I do dodge an attack in Dark Souls 1, it just feels like it happened by chance. I feel like a crabby old man complaining about all this shit, but it's genuinely baffling how people hold this game up like it's actually good. No man, this game fucking sucks.
Do you want to lock onto the wrong enemy? Because you're gonna take more damage. Now you can skip your fingers.
Okay. Are you seeing this? If it weren't for the fact that I screen shared this to my friends, I genuinely don't know if I would have finished it.
Yeah, just drop down there.
I'm not, bro, come on.
Just heal. Drop down. Are you fucking retarded, bro? Just drop down it.
I hate you.
Oh!
What the fuck is that, bro?
Oh my fucking
Oh
god.
my god!
In fact, I finished it twice, back to back, so I don't want to see any mad cause bad comments. Somehow, there's always something that brings you back to these games. Whether it's the social aspect or a personal vendetta. But I can't pretend that this is actually a good game. I didn't even especially struggle, I was just bitter the whole time thinking about how much better it could have been. It's not even like Dark Souls 1 is a bad game because the devs failed. It's clearly intentionally infuriating. But it begs the question, why? Did you want to bankrupt your company? This game should never have succeeded. I'm glad it did, because in the end we got to see the full potential of the Souls genre. In conclusion, Dark Souls 1, incredibly rough around the edges, bafflingly bad at times, but at its smelly dogshit core, it is still a From Software game. And it has this almost supernatural ability to pull you back in. You fucking hate it, yet you just can't stop playing it. Add fast travel, introduce the smoother controls from the more modern titles, make the bosses harder and add a Steak of Marika equivalent, and maybe, just maybe, we're back in business. That's about all I have to say, so thank you for watching, stay tuned.